So hello and welcome to yet another game of the Dad's Premier League Season 5. This is 7-11 versus the Cathedral Knights. Playing a miss. And 7-11 won the toss, opted to bat first. Saurabh and Harpreet open the batting. Jay opens the bowling. Be a very interesting game. Down the leg side, and that should be the first boundary of the match. Straying on the pads and comfortably punched away for 4. Beautifully done. Nicely bowled, throwing his hands at it. Two fielders outside. No one down on the leg side. Pretty much on the offside, the two fielders. Again, flicked away. They will get a single. Mid on, mid off, inside the circle. Goes for the big shot and does get the second boundary of the over. Took a couple of steps down the ground and beautifully done. Take another look at the boundary here. Look at that. Took a few steps down, converted that into a full toss, and comfortably through the mid-on region for the second boundary of the over. 10 without a wicket after the first over. So 10 without a wicket after the first over. Both batters batting on 5 runs each. Abhijat comes on to bowl. And it's a very interesting field. Deep point just trudges in and mid off goes back to the boundary. At long off, Covers comes towards his left a bit. Nicely bowled, nicely played as well. You can see a good bit of camaraderie between the two players. Saurabh has a little quiet word with Harpreet. Oh, nicely bowled again. Calls for the single. Oh, would have been a disastrous run out. Slight miscommunication between the two batters. That'll be a wide through the keeper as well and get the extra run as well. Oh, chance of a run out again. Just taking off after punching the ball towards mid wicket. Second time that has happened in this over. Beautifully bowled. Just correcting his line a bit. And excellent line in the channel. Look at that. Just drives the batsman forward a bit. Oh, full toss and swept away for four. That is easy as you like. Full toss on middle stump and brings out the broom to just sweep it away for four. Second boundary for Saurabh. That prompt a change in field now. Been far too straight. Okay, wide. Oh, appeal for run out. Good bit of awareness by the wicketkeeper, but the umpire is not interested. He's asking for a run out. Full toss and put away beautifully for the second boundary of the over. Just staying too much straight here. Look at that. Straight full toss and beautifully put away. No hesitation on that one. 22 without a wicket after 2 overs. Jay continues, cut away, and Harpreet also continues the onslaught. Man stationed at deep point does a good job. Just keep it down to a single, in fact. Not very sure if that's excellent running between the wickets. Nicely bowled, nicely played as well. Get a single down to point. Looks to be a very good surface for batting. Ball's just coming onto the bat quite nicely. Still no one down at square leg. Probably you could add one man from the offside to the leg side. Just over mid on for four. For a moment, the man at mid off would have been interested, but just over him for four. Look at that. Just wasn't interested for a bit of time, and nevertheless, they do get the mandatory boundary of the over. And now Saurabh goes on to have a word with Harpreet. Batting at 10 of 5, strike rate of 200. Slight pause in play. But again, I can't understand the feel here. If you are wanting to give your bowlers that cushion, as better line, better length, I think that's the area where you want to be as a bowling unit, especially when you have protection out. You have sent your long off back, and you'll to have exactly where the man's just stationed. 29 without a wicket. Play and a miss. Dot to finish. 7 runs came off that one. 29 without a wicket after 3 overs. Abhijat continues. Starts the over with a wide. Punched away down to deep point for another single. Nicely bowled, nicely played as well. Run out. Oh dear, clean pickup. That needed a clean pickup. Would have been an absolute disaster had that been picked up cleanly. Look at that. Gone all the way for six. First six of the match. And Saurabh is on a roll here. Goes all the way. Quite comfortable on that one. Oh, off cutter calls for the single, says no, and eventually get the single. In the air, just short. No one down at square leg. I've been repeating this point. Probably you would want a man from offside to be on the leg side. Goes to the big hit and couple of bounces, 8 to the boundary cushion for 4 to finish the over. It's a big, big over. Look at that. Overpitched, long levers, and straight down the ground for 4. 43 without a wicket. Flicked away for 4. And Avnish is welcomed with a boundary of the second ball of his spell. This is turning out to be an absolute riot here. In the air, just through the man at mid off. Partnership nearing 50 runs now. 48 for no loss. Still 1.5 overs left in the power play. Nicely bowled. A good hard length by Avnish. Just pulls out off the run up. Dot to finish. 6 came off that one. 49 for no loss. 1 over left in the power play. So 50 on the board. 50 without a wicket. Oh, knocks him over. Beautifully done. First wicket. And he is pumped up. the bowler. First wicket down at the stroke of 50 runs. Take another look at the wicket here. Cleaned him up. Gone for all money. 50 for 1. So 50 for 1. And they get the much needed breakthrough inside the power play. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. How did that miss the off stump? 10 pounds. Oh, beautifully done again. He's getting into his rhythm here. Oh, goes for the Yorker. Excellent bowling this. Surprised the batter completely. So final ball off the power play. Been an excellent over so far. Can he finish it well? No, he can't. Good take by the keeper. Immediate apology by the bowler. Cuts and finds the fielder. Just 2 runs and a wicket of that one. 51 for 1. Done for the power play. End of the power play, 51 for 1, and Avnish continues. Full toss, long on the bounce. Oh dear, might have just come for the catch perhaps. Oh, how did that miss the off stump? Again, Saurabh is on his haunches here. Just missed the off stump. And end of the power play, long on, long off. No one still down at square leg. Deep point, deep cover. In the air. Oh dear. What just happened here? Might as well rolled onto the stumps fully. Take another look. Wanted the single. Non-striker just said no and would have been run out by a country mile had it been just flicked onto the stumps. 52 for 1 now. And after the fall of Saurabh, it's been a long pause in the scoring rate. Delicate touch. Direct hit. Direct hit would have been interesting. But he was home. Off the pad. Oh, direct hit at the batter's end, given as leg by. Would have been interesting. Beautifully done. And that'll give him a lot of confidence. Sort of short of length on middle stump and punched away beautifully through mid wicket. Raced away to the boundary in no time to finish the over. 58 for 1, 7 overs done. And here's an interesting move. Jay comes on for his fourth over on the trot. 1 for 19. I think the captain's thinking about wickets. Not a bad thought given the circumstances of the game. Now there is protection out in the deep mid wicket in the boundary. Oh, gentle full toss, but there is protection out in the deep. Put the brakes on the scoring after that wicket of Saurabh. That'll be a wide. Yep. Beautifully punched, and has that gone all the way? Yep, given a 6. Sat up, clears his front leg, and yep, lands on the full. Goes again, but this time mistimes it down to long on for a single. Oh, beautifully bowled again. Just gets a single somehow. Good hard lengths by Jay. And his final ball of his spell, 1 for 29 so far. Not hit for a few runs in the power play, but the last 2 overs have been brilliant. That's heading down the leg stump, says the umpire. 1 for 29 for Jay of his 4 overs, 68 for 1 after 8 overs. So 68 for 1 after 8 overs, and spin introduced for the first time. Deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep point, and no one down at square leg. Goes for the big hit. Straight to the man at deep mid wicket. Oh, beautifully bowled. Was a little tentative on the shot, Saurabh. Piyush bowling a bit of leg spin now. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Just pulled out of the release, yeah. Hmm. Just wanted to check the batter a bit. It's backing up too much. Beautifully bowled. Pulled his length back nicely. So wherever you're watching in this world, just consider subscribing the YouTube channel of Jfsc as well as Go Live Broadcasting. Cuts and misses the cut. Keeper just dislodges the bail, but all safe. Goes the big hit, and long on does well to just keep it down to a single. Good throw as well. Good release soon as he caught the ball. Goes to the big hit. Oh, just through the hands for six, which otherwise would have been a fantastic over. Have a look. Over pitched on middle stump and just through the hands. 77 for 1, 9 runs came off the previous over. More spin on offer now. Oh, beautifully bowled. Eventually concedes the single. Vishal comes on to bowl. Oh, just short of the man at cover. I've been interested. Uh, 79 for 1 now. In the air. Ooh, just over. Very interesting shot. Bottom of the bat. Will get the single. Just a reminder that after this over, have the drinks break and the change of ends. Full toss and beautifully played in the gap by Harpreet. Full toss and easily put away. 85 for 1 after 10 overs, and everyone will take a drinks break.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
85 for 1 after 10 overs, and Gotham continues. None for 9, and we have a change of end. There is protection out in the deep on the offside, deep point, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and deep square leg as well. Just assessing the field. Saurabh. Have a good foundation here, 85 for 1. Should get a couple of runs. Nope, just a single. Oh, that missed everything. And that'll be given as 4 runs off the bat. Thickish inside edge. Keeper fails to collect it, and it neither deflects onto the leg stump. Frustration for Gotham, but joy for the 7-Elevens. In the air, just over the bowler's head. It's created 2 chances here. Gotham. Very important to just not lose the plot. It's very obvious that you reassess the score during the break. Oh, goes for the cut. In the air, just over. Down to long off. It would have been an excellent catch had he taken that one. Let's take another look. Just over. So 92 for 1 now. Single down to long on to finish the over. 93 for 1. 8 runs came off that over. So 93 for 1, and Vishal continues. Cuts away. But there is protection out in the deep. Boundaries seem to have dried up a bit. Pulls away. There is protection in the deep. Good throw as well. Cuts away and oh dear, there was the second run for the taking, but Saurabh says no. Three singles now. What will the batter do here? Shout for LBW and up goes the finger. First wicket for Vishal and second wicket falls for 7-11s. Went onto the back foot to play that one and perishes. Goes on the back foot and plumb as you like. Easy decision for the umpire. 96 for 2. In the air, gone! Back to back wickets. Akshat falls for a golden duck. And this is excellent bowling. Third wicket down now. Look at that. Goes to the big shot, thickish outside edge, and easy enough catch for the man at backward point. Back to back wickets, 96 for 3, and Vishal's on a hat trick. So Sahaj walks out to bat and he's going to face the hat trick ball. Punched away, but doesn't beat the man at extra cover. Excellent over, just 3 singles and 2 wickets, 96 for 3 after 12 overs. 96 for 3, and Gotham continues. Full toss. I've put it anywhere, but it's just feel it, he missed out on that one. Oh, that's turn and bounce. Sahaj, surprised a bit. I was quicker through the surface as well. Oh, again outfoxed the batter. Just a bit tentative about the shot. Couple of dot balls. Sahaj yet to get off the mark. Suddenly pressure on the 7-Elevens. Three dot balls in a row now. Just excellent bowling. Very interesting field as well. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and deep point. Just four fielders outside the circle. Just look at the keeper indicating that he might go for the pull. Flicked away. Oh, excellent fielding. They do come back for a couple of runs, but this is excellent work in the deep. Stopped a definite boundary, I'd say. Look at the fielding. Excellent footwork that. Full marks to the fielder at deep mid wicket. 99 for 3 now. Goes for the cut, but the umpire is not interested. Just 3 came off that over. 99 for 3, 13 overs done. Kushal continues his good work. In the air, just over. Good work by the man at long off. Just keep it down to a single run. And 100 on the board now. Goes to the pull. And that will go to the boundary. So first boundary for Saj. For a moment I thought I've just reached the fielder. I had enough legs on that one to reach the boundary. So 104 for 3 now. it's come too far outside the off stump. He's targeting the leg side, especially square leg. Gone. Is it? Nope. On the bounce. Beautifully played. Oh dear, would have been an excellent catch had it been taken. Excellent effort. Good cricket all round. 6 runs came off that one. 105 for 3. On the bounce to the man at deep mid wicket. Will only get a single. Bottom continues. Nicely done. Goes to the big shot and clears the boundary quite comfortably enough for 6. Just over the long off fielder's head for 6. Short of length, sat on the surface and beautifully punched away. I don't think the bowler would be disheartened by that shot. Goes for the punch again, this time to deep cover. Excellent bowling. Oh, that didn't bounce. Will be a bye to finish the over. 116 for 3, 5 overs left. Goes for the big shot. Oh, what a catch that is! I think that's the captain. Unbelievable catch. Catch of the match, in fact. You have to look at the catch. In fact, keep on looking that catch. Look at that one hand and excellent work. Brilliantly done. 116 for 4. Vishal gets his third wicket, and this is turning out to be an excellent performance. Goes again, but this time finds the gap through point. What a catch! Just through point. Over point for 4. This is smart batting. Finds the gap beautifully. Does mild shower for LBW. Around the wicket now. Oh dear, that's a wide. Cut away and cut away through point for another 4. They just sat up quite beautifully for a moment. Just thought, but 3 for 28 for Vishal, 127 for 4. 4 overs left. So 127 for 4, and Viral comes on to bowl. That'll be a wide. Oh, shout for ABW, and up goes the finger. That is excellent bowling. Full on middle stump, and no hesitation for the umpire to lift the finger. Fifth wicket down now, 129 for 5. One two nine for 5, and Harsh walks out to the middle. I'll be wide again. So one wide wicket and then a wide again. Nicely bowled. Will get the single. Full toss, and no one down in the deep for 4. That is a freebie. Oh, nicely bowled. Good take by the keeper as well to add to the dot ball tally. 8 runs and a wicket of that one. Oh, knocks him over. Very, very important wicket this for the Cathedral Knights as Harpreet walks back after well made 47, and 7-11 are now 135 for 6. Yeah, full straight, and he's pumped up. Viral 135 for 6, 3 overs. Abhijat continues, starts with a dot. Two new batters in the crease. This is going to be a little trouble for 7-Eleven to just string a total. Playing a miss again. That's the off cutter. Down the track. Oh, just took a brilliant catch. Hope he's all right here. Yeah, excellent try. Run the wicket to the left-hander. Short of length, pulled away down to deep mid wicket. Will only get a single. Excellent bowling under pressure. Just 3 runs came off that one. 138 for 6, 2 overs left. Gone again, and Viral is running rights here. Full straight, and seventh wicket down now. So Abhishek comes out to bat and seventh wicket down. He had a decent start, but weren't able to convert that. Excellent bowling. Slow ball again on off stump. Extra bounce on that one. Oh, nicely done. And that will go to the boundary for four. Much needed boundary this for the 7-Elevens. Goes again on the bounce to the man at long on this time. That'll be a wide. So getting closer to the 150 mark now. Excellent bowling to finish the over. 144 for 7. 1 over left. Through the hands of the fielder for a couple of runs. The bowler's not happy with the fielding. Keeper's up to the stumps. So final 4 balls of the innings. Nicely played. Oh, wants the second run and will get it comfortably enough. That'll be a wide and an extra run as well. Oh, that's through everyone, and that'll go for four. 150 on the board. Just through everyone. Oh, that's beautifully pulled away, and Abhishek is getting some valuable runs. He is adding some real value on his wicket here. So three balls left, and no, in fact, couple of boundaries. So final ball of the innings knocks him over. What an anticlimax to this innings. Couple of boundaries and then block hole stuff. Full, straight, and middle stumps disturbed. So 158 for 8 is the score that 7-Eleven get to, and the Cathedral Knights need 159 to win of their allocated 20 overs. Join us after a short break for the chase. Until then, see you on the other side. Join us after a short break. So Shrenik and Avnish open the batting. Vishal opens the bowling, and the Cathedral Knights are off the mark with a couple of runs. That'll be wide. So 3 runs now on the board, and they need 159 to win of the allocated 20 overs, just about 8 runs and over. Cuts, but doesn't beat the man. Oh, in fact, does beat the man. Dear, dear. It's not good fielding by the man at extra cover, and they come back for 3. Not happy, the bowler. Almost got the 4th run as well. So 6 runs off the first 2 balls. A little iffy start for the 7-11. That'll be another wide. Cuts away for 4. This is excellent batting, and what a way to get off the mark. With and gleefully accepted by Avnish. 11 runs of the first 3 balls, and we have all numbers. 2 wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. And Vishal is beautifully driven and straight to mid-off, but they will get the single. Beautifully driven, but not timed enough. Just get a couple of runs. 14 runs off the first ball, and the run rate's down to just 7.5 runs and over now. Look at the field, long on, and I think it's third man out. Dot to finish 14 for 1. No loss after the first over. Flicked away and through the gap. should get a couple of runs. Yep, they do get just a couple of runs. Driven, but there is protection in the deep. Cracked away, but straight to the fielder at extra cover. Will has been brought into the attack. Oh, direct hit would have been interesting. Mid on is quite deep. Punched, but doesn't beat the man at backward point. Beautifully done. Oh, take off for a very quick single. Excellent running between the wickets. 18 for no loss after 2 overs. 4 runs came off that one. In fact, 5, 19 for no. Nineteen for no loss, and I think spin introduced. Keepers asked for a helmet. Cut away, but doesn't beat the man at backward point. I'll be wide down the leg side. Full toss, but there is protection out in the deep on the offside. Oh, they come back for two. That is a lazy bit of work by the man at long off. Nicely bowled, and they take off for a very quick single. Nicely played. That is beautiful deft touch. And I'll go for four as well. Just love that shot. Beautiful use of the pace as well. And excellent work by the batter. Just get enough legs on that one to go to the boundary. Kind of field set. You have to know that in the air, gone. That's the first wicket that they wanted, and Saurabh picks up his first wicket. Short ball, wanted to go for the pull, and comfortable catch for the man at mid wicket inside the circle. 29 for 1 after 3 overs. So Vale continues, and Avnish gets a boundary. Short, and there is protection out in the deep. Long off and deep point are the two men outside the circle. Thirty-four for 1. Anand Veer comes out to bat and gets the strike. disturbance behind the bowler's arm. Oh, that did bounce. Good bit of encouragement for the bowler. Oh, just short of the man at backward point. That'll be wide. That line's safe and goes for four. This is good bit of batting by Avnish. He's on a roll here. Short of length and beautifully picked away for four. Full toss and driven down to long off for a single. 41 for 1 after 4 overs. So after a break, Vishal gets another over. Beautifully driven, and he is welcomed with yet another boundary. That is far too overpitched and punished by Avnish. Overpitched and beautifully driven through extra cover for four. Nicely played. Only get a single. Nicely done. There is protection out in the deep. Sharp for LBW, but that's surely heading down the leg stump. That'll be a wide. Vishal has been a bit expensive. Gets a quick single. Avnish. 50 on the board. The wide and the single as well. Oh, extra bounce. Given not out on field. 51 for 1 over left in the power play. So change in bowling. Akshat comes on to bowl. It's a bit of medium pace. That'll be a wide to start with. Tucked away and tucked away for 4. That is nicely done by Avnish. Short of length and beautifully picked away through backward square leg for 4. So 7 runs have come, which is the final over of the power play. Pulled away and pulled away in the gap for 4. This is excellent batting by Avnish. Didn't bounce enough, but adjusted really well to pull that away. 11 runs have come that off that of this over so far. And now takes the single down to long off. This is excellent batting. Asking rates now under 7 runs and over. Cut away, wants the single, yes and no situation. And a dot to finish, 63 for 1, end of the power play. Oh dear, starts with a no ball, and I think that'll be a 4. Is it? Nope. Yep. Starts with a full toss, does Aditya, and that'll be a free hit. And good chance for Anand Bir to just crack it up. He does and goes all the way. Doesn't, but straight to the man at long on. But since it's a free hit, no damage done for the Cathedral Knights. Avnish holds the key. Beautifully driven away. Just one. Shout for LBW. Oh, mild chance for stumping as well. Yeah, struck outside the line of off stump. Wanted a run as well. Tries to go down the ground, gets a thickish inside edge, and I'll roll away to the backward square leg boundary for 4. Down the track, thickish inside edge, and down to the fine leg boundary for 4. 8 runs, still a couple of balls remaining. Driven away, but doesn't beat the man at cover. Will get the single eventually, thanks to that misfield from the man at cover. Cut away, but doesn't beat the man at backward point. Will retain the strike. Avnish 73 for 1 after 7 overs. So change it bowling now. Parikshit comes on to the attack. Deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep square leg and deep point. Five fielders outside the circle, medium pace for Parikshit. In the air, top edge, lands in no man's land. Gets a life, does Avnish. I think the way he wanted to go all the way through mid wicket. Nicely punched away down to backward point. Flicked away. Flicked away beautifully. Should get a couple of runs. Moves on to 45 now. Down to long off for a single. Cut away. But there is protection out in the deep. Oh dear. Gets a couple of runs. Lazy fielding on that one. Shot for LBW and up goes the finger. And Parikshit gets the first wicket. Second wicket down for the Cathedral Knights. And he is delighted. Tries to go for the flick, and the umpire had no hesitation in raising the finger. 7 runs and a wicket, 80 for 2 after 8 overs. So Saurabh continues 1 for 10 for him. Gets a single as Gotham walks out to bat. Needs 78 of 11.5 overs. Rate of 6.59. Cuts away and beautifully cuts that away. Does that have enough legs? Nope, it doesn't. Good work by the man at deep point. Just get a couple of runs. And he just took an excellent catch, Gotham, in the first innings. Nicely bowled, quicker through the surface. Bit of pace on that one. Nicely bowled and nicely flicked away as well. Doesn't find the gap through mid wicket. So Avnish batting on 47. 47 of just 28 balls. Goes for the cut. Just ends up missing that one. Beautifully played and will retain the strike on 48. 85 for 2, 9 overs done. Aditya continues 85 for 2. Be a wide. 86 for 2 now. 74 from 11 overs. Punched away down to long on. Moves on to 49. In fact, long off, beg your pardon. So what will Gotham do here? No, knocks him over. Or has that been given out as LBW? So Aditya picks up his first wicket nevertheless. Let's take another look at that. Oh, he's cleaned him up in fact. Given out as LBW eventually. But he's cleaned him up. That didn't bounce a lot. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, he's bowled him round his legs. 87 for 3 and it's time for drinks. 87 for 3, and Nilesh walks out to bat. Aditya picked up his first wicket, throws his bat at it, and gets a quick single. And what an excellent half century that is by Avnish. And raises his bat to the audience. 50 of just 32 balls. Goes for the big hit, but I think not connected anything on that one. Goes for the big shot and finally connects one, does Nilesh for 4. End of the 10 overs, 93 for 3. 66 of 10 overs. So Parikshit comes on to bowl, and we have a change of ends. After the 10 over mark, 93 for 3, 66 needed of 10 overs. Nicely bowled. Cut away, but doesn't beat the man at backward point. Deft touch and through the gap for 4. Second boundary for Nilesh. And too much width on that one. He knows that, Parikshit. Just 61 needed now of 9.5 overs. Goes again and gets four again. Yep, they push the man behind, but the bowler doesn't learn from his mistakes. Back to back boundaries for the Cathedral Knights and Nilesh as well. Easy pickings these with the kind of width that's offered. 100 on the board with the boundary. Plays through mid wicket and gets a single. 103 for 3. So final ball of the 11th over. Oh, full toss. And that's helped it on its way. That might not go for 4, I think. Yep, it doesn't. And oh dear, wants the third run. Are they sent back? Oh, in fact, they only take a single. 104 for 3. Saurabh J comes on to bowl and starts with a wide. Shout for LBW, but the umpire is not moved. Nicely bowled again. Nicely played. All too easy at the moment. Shout for LBW and up goes the finger. Oh, the batter's not happy, but he has to walk back. Oh, No, the line might have been the question, but eventually they get their fourth wicket. 106 for 4. So Piyush walks out to bat. 106 for 4. 53 needed of 8.2 overs. Sort of switches around the wicket and gets off the mark, does Piyush. Saurabh is putting some pressure here. 1 for 3. Shot for LBW, but I think that's heading down the leg stump. Yep, given as leg byes to finish the over. 108 for 4, 51 needed of 8 overs. So Saurabh S continues 50 needed of 7.5 overs. This is going to be a very interesting chase from here on. 109 for 4. And, Thickish outside edge. Only get a single. But Avnish still there. They will believe the Cathedral Knights. Still, the required run rate is not very daunting. 49 of 7.4 overs. Just change in field now. Big gap between short third and backward point. Nicely punched away. Oh dear, that is a bit of lazy work by the man at long on. Allows them a couple of runs. These things will take a lot of pressure out of um, the batters. Slow through the air this time. Those couple of runs have actually made a difference. So what can Piyush do here? 5 runs have come off the first 4 balls. 46 of 44, 48, 44 in fact. Beautifully cut away. There is protection out at deep cover. And they will get a couple of runs now. 44, 43. It's down to just about run a ball now. Now switches to round the wicket, not going through the umpire now. Wants the single, but doesn't get it. Dot to finish. 115 for 4, 44 needed of 7. Quick single down to backward square leg. 116 for 4, 43 from 6.5 overs. Oh, that's thickish inside edge, but there is protection out in the deep. Kind of straightish fine leg in operation. And the third man for the right-hander. Still going around the wicket for the right-hander as well. Nope, over the wicket now. Yorker, but down to deep cover for a single. Harpreet there at deep cover. Taking it slow here. 118 for 4. Now back to around the wicket for the left-hander. Oh, knocks him over. Beautifully done. Fifth wicket down, and second wicket for Saurabh Jain, or Saurabh J, in fact, beg your pardon. Just gauge the batter a bit and look at the length. Straight, extra bounce, completely placed down the wrong line. 118 for 5. Pulls away, and there is protection out in the deep at square leg. We'll get a couple of runs as Abhijat comes out to bat. Still need 37 of 5.4 overs. Pretty comfortable at one stage, but now wickets lost in heap. Going their way, but Avnish holds the key, the captain's knock. That'll be a wide. And should get another couple of runs. Full toss, so through the legs, and we'll get another single. It's 8 runs of the over so far. Goes for the cut, but completely misses that one. 33 still needed of 5 overs. Full and punched away down to long off to retain the strike. 127 for 5, 32 needed of 5 overs. So it's beautifully played, and that'll help the case as Abhijat gets his first boundary. Cuts away, doesn't beat the man at point, and doesn't get the single either. Or maybe gets the single. Nope. Nicely played. Just on the couple of bounces to long off. Oh, comes across, just taps it away, but should get a couple of runs. Excellent running between the wickets to finish the over. 23 needed of 4 overs. 136 for 5. Edged and through the gap for 4. That'll help the chase to bring it down to under 20 runs now. 6 runs of the first delivery, in fact. Previous one was a wide. And the captain is ensuring that the team doesn't falter away from the chase here. 1 for 2 for 5. And required run rate is now under 5 runs. Should get a single or, in fact, a couple of runs if they run well. Nope, excellent work. That'll be a wide. Yep. Flicked away. Oh, direct hit would have been interesting. But he just slipped through. Just 13 needed now, and this over has produced 10 runs. Still a couple of balls remaining. Play and a miss, and a rare dot ball in this over. Final ball of Saurabh's over here. Oh, once the single should be a run out, and it is a run out. Abhijat sacrifices his wicket for Avnish. Sixth wicket down. 1 for 6 for 6. 13 needed of 3 overs. So 150 on the board with that single. Just 9 runs required now of 14 balls. And just a couple of hits away now. 8 runs with that single. And full marks to Avnish for holding the guard at one end. 76 or 55. Just about 150 run strike rate. Pulled away, but doesn't beat the man at backward square leg. But will retain the strike. 7 runs required of 2 overs, 151, 152 for 6. It's just 7 required now, and they are just one hit or a couple of hits away if that's a 4. Flicked away, and that should reach the boundary. Does it? Yes, it does. Finally. Just 3 needed now, and this should be the final nail in the coffin of this chase here. Avnish moves on to 80 now, 81 of 57 balls. Here we go, one hit away from winning this one. Goes with a big hit, and that should be it. Finishes off in style, does Avnish, the captain. And the Cathedral Knights take the game by 4 wickets. 87 not out for Avnish. And the Cathedral Knights have taken the game by 4 wickets. There's the confirmation. Cathedral Knights win by 4 wickets. We hope that you enjoyed the coverage. And until we see you next time, take care and